Good morning, everybody. We are in a new day here in Korea. Yesterday we were in the neighborhood of Seoul, particularly the neighborhood of Myongdong. Today we are in the neighborhood of let's see, what was it? Today we are in the neighborhood of Insadong. Insadong's neighborhood is more traditional Korean culture as opposed to Myongdong, which is more upscale shopping and modern. So yep, we're in Insadong and we just came across this really cool, looks like a festival. Incidentally, as I said yesterday, they are celebrating a cultural festival this week here in Korea. So we're going to see lots of activity here and with festivals going on all over the place.
This is tradition Korean mall.
It's fun to see when you're walking in this traditional neighborhood here that some of the people that are visiting or maybe that live here, I mean, who knows, like to dress up in the traditional Korean outfits. We found the Korean people just to be amazingly helpful. Is go out of their way to help you. I've had so many occasions where I've just been standing around trying to figure something out and somebody will come up to me and say, "Can I help you?" It's just absolutely amazingly helpful and friendly. Love the Korean people, so friendly. The city of Seoul, impeccably clean. Just absolutely everything about it is super modern. Technology-wise and infrastructure-wise, and wow, amazing country, having the time of our life here in Seoul. Just street after street of cafes and galleries and art halls and souvenir shops and restaurants. I just can't get enough. Every neighborhood is so uniquely different, and just is as cool as the next one or as the previous one. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. They have a whole bunch of these hanbok rental places where you can rent the uniforms. They'll dress you all up and then they'll take photos. We did that in Thailand. That was fun. We might do it here too in traditional Korean hanbok style and get some pictures made. It's fun. Memories. Our taxi driver in Korea here picked us up one day and he said, create the best memories. And he was just absolutely right about that. So we've had a really fun day here in Insadong. Hope you enjoyed your travels along with us. There's plenty more to come, trust me. There's 4 more big palaces that we haven't even visited yet. We only visited the one yesterday where they did the changing of the guard ceremony. But there's 4 bigger palaces than we saw yesterday. And we're going to try and get to those as well. Somebody over here playing an instrument. Let's see what's going on. I'm not sure if that's a traditional Korean instrument or not. But okay. We're going to continue our travels up the street. The only way to make deliveries to some of these shops is these guys on these motorcycles, and they'll just come cruising down the middle of the street here and stop in front of the shop, make their delivery, and then head on out. It's tough for them because they gotta get through all of this foot traffic, and trust me, that can't be easy. But they somehow manage it. So all these street names just go one right after another. For example, this one is called Insadong 12, and then the one down there was 13, and it just continues to go in numbers. So yeah, you can go right down any of these side streets for lots more shops that continue on every street. Everywhere it branches off, there's more shops that go both directions, both left and right, off of this main street here. So, all right, we are going to make our way out of here and head back to Myongdong and probably get a bite over there. And so if anything else interesting comes up, we'll make sure and catch it on film for you. But other than that, we're glad that you're hanging with us. Thank you so much to all the subscribers. We appreciate you watching and hanging with us. And stay tuned, because there's lots more coming. Good morning, everybody. This is another day here in Myongdong in Seoul, Korea. We just got finished eating some dim sum here at this dim sum restaurant, and it was absolutely amazing. Now, when we went in, this street was empty. An hour later, we came out, and the entire street is full of kiosks selling food and lots of people out here, and it just became super busy. People pulling out their carts out here, cooking all these different foods. This egg bread here in Korea is like the best snack I've ever tasted in my life. Unbelievably delicious. I had one yesterday and it was absolutely amazing. Lady cooking up some roasted lobster with cheese here. Grilling some scallops here on the grill. Here's some kiosks that aren't even set up yet. They just arrived here. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and they're just now setting up. Tornado potato. That's the ones where they look like they put them on a long stick, and you get them usually at some of the carnivals in the US. Grilled shrimp over there, cheese hot dogs. This is lamb kebabs. So a lot of them are just opening up right now. This is also another good snack that we tried yesterday. These little bread-filled pastries with either with custard or cheese, cream cheese. There's Miss Jennifer this morning.
Good morning.
All right. And as we travel up the street here, you can see it's really busy. Lots of folks out this morning. Here on the right, this guy is doing fruit mochi. So he's putting all these different fruits like peaches and strawberries, blueberries, mangoes inside of a mochi coating. Over on the left here, it looks like they're doing what they call a bulldog omelet. Korean soul food, they call it. Traditional Korean gungjong chicken. As I said, most of these stalls are just now opening. There's the gyoza. Those are the little traditional dumplings that have meat inside. Very delicious. This gentleman over here is making fried coconut shrimp. Oh, and it smells absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness gracious. Had I known that all these kiosks were going to be here, look at the Oreo cookies. I wouldn't have just got done eating all that dim sum. Oh man, this is, oh my luck. Every time my luck I run into. I'll go into a restaurant and then I come out and there's a big carnival atmosphere going on with all kinds of food. Got some big old octopus here. It looks like they're going to grill up. Got some ice cream over here. Egg sandwich and fried rice. So when you see the prices here, it is in Korean won. So for example, if you were to take 10,000 won, that approximately would be about $6.50. So what I do to calculate the price of the won, the Korean won, is to look at the price. For example, these chewy cookies here are 7,000 won. So I will automatically say 7,000 won. I'll say $7 and then minus a third of that. So a third of $7 is going to be approximately somewhere around $4.50, something like that. You don't have to be exact, but at least you'll have an idea of what the prices are. Or you can use your handy dandy calculator. Myongdong pancakes over there. Not just food, as you can see, it's also souvenirs. And just more kiosks and more kiosks and more kiosks. There's some handmade pomegranate juice here on the left. And oh, here we got some deep fried crab. So you get one of those little containers there for 10,000 won. So minus a third, again, like 650 or so. Not exact, but close enough. These are those little cookies that they used when if you watched the Squid Games. If you remember that series on Netflix, and this was one of the contests that they had to do. They had to get the design out of the middle without breaking it. Any Squid Game fans out there that you remember? Another egg bread kiosk here. It's so popular and it's so delicious. This gentleman is making kebabs right here. There's some t-shirts over there. Ooh, man, I can feel the heat coming off of that grill. There's some more dumplings. Grilled shrimp. Over here we've got some sausages and corn dogs and potato cheese. More t-shirts. More souvenirs. One of the big things over here is the phenomenon that you've probably heard of in the States, some of you, labubu. Very big over here. There's some fresh fruits. They like doing these fruits also where they put like a candy coating on the outside. I have not tried those. I imagine it's probably very sweet. Here's some, what kind of nuts are those? Are those acorns? Chestnuts. Chestnuts. Roasted chestnuts.
Oh, die Familie.
And as we keep walking, you just keep finding more kiosks, homemade fish cakes. They got sausage, crab, cheese, vegetables, spicy seafood. More fruit mochi. Next door, they're frying up some different types of pastries. Red bean, vegetable, bulgogi, cheese. More kiosks that are just setting up now. Over here we have grilled abalone and scallops with cheese. They'll just be throwing those on the grill there. Looks quite amazing. There's some more bulldog omelets. This gentleman is frying up some chicken. Korean style chicken. Woo, looks spicy. Over here we've got some potato cheese sausage, sausage corn dog, sausage rice cakes. Looks amazing. 5,000 Korean won. It's about $3.50 or thereabouts. More kebabs. I've never seen so many kiosks in my life. Here's a beefsteak kiosk. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that beef. Absolutely smell, if you could smell this, you would just be going crazy right now. It smells so good. What do we got over here? A fish-shaped bun. Okay, that's the buns that are filled with different cheeses and different ingredients. Fried coconut shrimp. Some of these are repeats. Some of them are the same that we've seen down earlier. This is called gimbap. This street just goes on forever. We haven't been down this street or in this area, and it's right close to our hotel. Some more homemade pomegranate juice. Very interesting. How much are they getting for that? 8,000 won. So I would say somewhere around $5. Some more fresh fruit. There's Haagen-Dazs ice cream. How about that? On a kiosk. Grilled cheese. More souvenirs. Stone plate butter grilled dried squid. Looks absolutely amazing. And I mean that sincerely. I love dried squid. It is delicious. Over here they got some chicken skewers. There they're making crepes across the next one. Oh my gosh, look at these. For 5,000 won, what, $3? Three and a quarter, 350. Oh my goodness gracious. Here's some more fried crab, baby crabs. And these crabs, you just eat the whole entire crab, shell and all, because it's all soft. So you almost eat them like